May I inspire you? Thanks for checking in. Today, I'll be talking about pursuit as I continue the story of my journey from Jericho to Hollywood. As you already know, my dream was to come to America. Amid many trials and tribulations, that dream came to pass. During difficult times, faith gave me hope and I was able to hold on. We all know that faith without works is dead. You can believe all you can, but without putting in some work, nothing will happen. That's where pursuit comes into play. In my case, the pursuit took on various forms. I was determined to finish school no matter how hard it was going to be, without financial assistance. As a foreign student, I didn't qualify for any. So I worked every day after school until 2 a.m. when Roundtable Pizza closed for the day. I also worked all day on Saturdays and Sundays. I hardly had any time to rest. Eventually, my body gave in, and I ended up in the university clinic where the doctor, not sure what my problem was, referred me to a cancer treatment center. At the cancer treatment center, they did a CAT scan and various other tests, and I was told that I was suffering from hypochondria. I didn't know what the heck that was. I had to slow down. And luckily, summer was just around the corner, and although I still worked full-time, I was able to get, a little breather and some sleep. The other unfortunate thing that happened to me was the day I came face to face with racism. One night at Roundtable Pizza restaurant, a cowboy family of a father, a mother, and a son came in to eat. Because it was a slow night, I would go to the back room of the restaurant to watch the Lakers basketball team playing in between cooking pizzas. To get to the back room, I had to pass by the table where the cowboy family was eating. The father sent the son to tell the receptionist to ask for me. So when I went to the front desk, the son told me to stop going to the back room and passing by their table while they were in the restaurant. That didn't sit very well with me. And I told him that as an employee of the restaurant, I had the right to go to the back anytime I felt like. So the son and I started arguing back and forth with each other. The father, a tall 6'7" man, was watching from their table. He stood up, followed by his wife. They joined their equally tall son at the reception area. The father then went on a tirade of name calling, nigger this and nigger that, and he also dropped so many F-bombs as he could. As he continued this racist monologue, the wife and the son stood behind him laughing their heads off. Although I had a huge pizza knife in my hand, I just stood there trembling and at a loss for what to do. I knew about racism, but I had never experienced it up close and personal like this. I thought to myself, if I kill him with the knife I was holding, I would be arrested and face prison time and also be deported. So I just stood there, hurt and dumbfounded at the unexpected late night verbal violence. That experience traumatized me for a while, but I soon shook it off and decided that nothing was going to stop me from finishing school. Not racism, not lack of money, and not sickness. My pursuit to graduate and make it in America was going to go on no matter what. In 1992, after I graduated, I made the decision to go to Hollywood and find a job in the entertainment industry. As soon as I started working in the movie industry, I discovered that it was up to me to change my own destiny. Nobody was going to do that for me. So my determination to work hard and pursue success in Hollywood was greatly heightened. I worked almost every day as an extra. 40 movies in, I realized that although I was happy to be working, I was not satisfied with just being an extra. Every time I left the set, I would call all my friends and tell them to watch TV so they could see me in a TV or show or a film that I had just worked on. We would sit there that evening, we would watch the entire show, and I would be nowhere to be seen. It was so disappointing. Some friends even called me a fraud. They said I was just lying about working on movies in Hollywood. After the 20th time without seeing me on the screen, I would think the same too. It was frustrating, as I did my best to convince them that I really did work in the shows I was telling them to watch. Anyways, so one day, a friend on the set told me that in order to move up from being an extra who is not seen on the screen to one who is seen, I had to get 2 union vouchers. I didn't even know what a union voucher was or how I was going to get one. So the friend explained to me that the first ADs gave them out, but I would have to ask for them. So I went on a dogged pursuit to ask for union vouchers every time I was on the set. On my 50th time on a job, I got one. Now I had only 1 more union voucher to go. I also continued to tell the first ADs that I spoke Swahili. I never got that second union voucher, but luck smiled on me on the 55th job on the set of The X-Files. The Swahili angle worked, and I was promoted from an extra to a principal player and had my first speaking role on a TV show or movie. So now you know that whenever you watch a movie and you see an extra on the screen, that is a union extra. He is in the union. Those who are non-union are hardly ever featured. The more I exposed myself to the many facets of the film business, the more doors began to open that I did not even expect. My belief that I belonged in Hollywood and the determination that I would make it eventually pushed me to be open-minded and learn as much as I could. So I did everything I could, as long as they were connected to the acting world. That's all I was about. If it was to do with the acting world, I'm in. My pursuit for success in the industry included going to networking parties, attending acting workshops, learning to write scripts, etc. Soon I wrote my own movies and shot them. And I also learned how to direct. And when the roles I auditioned for needed only American accents, I took an accent reduction class so I could at least speak standard American English and stand a chance at getting these roles. So many people watch from afar and see the little success that I have achieved so far and assume that it has been easy. No, sir, it was no walk in the park. I assure you that. I put in the work. A lot of work. So there, the pursuit takes the dream to the next level. Thank you for listening. I will see you again in the next episode of May I Inspire You, where I'll be talking about being thankful. Have a blessed day. May I inspire you.